"2:52 on the wall clock. The production printer wakes in the back. No one stands at the front counter. No door chime comes from the street. She looks toward the blue task screen as the machine pulls itself from ready. One new line appears. Job 0417. The screen shows one page, one copy, letter size, black and white. The source field holds only a dash. No customer name, no pickup number, no blue slip on the rack. She walks from the cutting table, her left thumb still faintly gray, and stops beside the printer. The job is already processing. No error window, no warning tone. Only rollers taking one clean sheet from the tray below. One page, one copy, one blank source. The counter moves, then stops. Job 0417 prints on its own. One white page into the tray. Job 0417 prints on its own. No name beside the job today. No alarm, no second copy. Only black type on white. Job 0417 prints on its own. And the printer returns to ready. She lifts the sheet by one corner, lets the toner cool beneath her hand. The page is ordinary, a business address at the top, 3 lines of opening hours, a short instruction near the middle, a date at the bottom. Nothing urgent, nothing asking to be understood. The left margin sits a little too close, the right one opens wider than it should. She checks the screen again. Job 0417 completed. Source field still blank. No phone number on the order rack. No clip waiting by the counter. No second file behind it. The machine stands quiet again. Job 0417 prints on its own. One white page into the tray. Job 0417 prints on its own. No name beside the job today. No alarm, no second copy. Only black type on white. Job 0417 prints on its own. And the printer returns to ready. She checks the queue. The menu job is complete. The next scheduled order begins after 3. No hidden tab, no duplicate request, no file name left open on the terminal. She opens the job details once more. Pages, 1 copies, 1 paper letter, color black and white. Source dash, a small green check beside complete. She closes the window and carries the page to the front. The order clips hang in a neat row, each one holding a name, each one matched to a blue pickup slip. Job 0417 has neither. White page, no clip, blue slips beside it. Metal counter edge, one job finished. No one waiting. before she leaves the sheet flat beside the register. Not hidden, not displayed, just where an unclaimed job can wait. A taxi crosses the avenue, then the street goes still again. She wipes the cutting table, moves the finished menu stack, checks the chipped end of the ruler and returns to the production printer. The screen is already clear, the job ready in blue. Tray 1 half full, tray 2 closed, no message left behind. The bass repeats a 2-bar figure, changing only on the final note. Muted trumpet answers in short lines, tremolo guitar spreads behind it, slow enough to leave the room intact. Job 0417, 1 page, 1 copy, source dash, white paper on the counter, blue slips on the rack, gray mark near her thumbnail, warm bass underneath, dry snare rolls left open. The door does not chime. At 3:12 she checks the page again, only because it has no clip. The address is still the same, the hour still beneath it, the narrow margin still off by a lid. She squares the sheet with the counter edge, places it between 2 completed orders, but not inside either stack. A blue pickup slip rests to the left, a receipt book to the right. The single white page stays uncovered, visible beneath the warm counter light. The production printer starts another scheduled task farther back, this one with a name, a quantity, a destination. The new job has a number, the new job has a source. Job 0417 has neither, except the number itself. Job 0417 prints on its own, 1 white page into the tray. Job 0417 prints on its own, no name beside the job today. No alarm, no second copy, only black type on white. Job 0417 prints on its own, and the printer returns to ready. The 2:52 on the wall clock, the production printer wakes in the back. No one stands at the front counter, no door chime comes from. 2:52 on the wall clock, the production printer wakes in the back. No one stands at the front counter, no door chime comes from the street. She looks toward the blue task screen as the machine pulls itself from ready. One new line appears, Job 0417. The screen shows 1 page, 1 copy, letter size, black and white. The source field holds only a dash. No customer name, no pickup number, no blue slip on the rack. She walks from the cutting table, her left thumb still faintly gray, and stops beside the printer. The job is already processing. No error window, no warning tone, only rollers taking 1 clean sheet from the tray below. 1 page, 1 copy, 1 blank source. The counter moves, then stops. Job 0417 prints on its own, 1 white page into the tray. Job 0417 prints on its own, no name beside the job today. No alarm, no second copy, only black type on white. Job 0417 prints on its own, and the printer returns to ready. lifts the sheet by one corner, lets the toner cool beneath her hand. The page is ordinary, a business address at the top, 3 lines of opening hours, a short instruction near the middle, a date at the bottom. Nothing urgent, nothing asking to be understood. The left margin sits a little too close, the right one opens wider than it should. She checks the screen again. Job 0417 completed. Source field still blank. No phone number on the order rack, no clip waiting by the counter, no second file behind it. The machine stands quiet again. Job 0417 prints on its own, 1 white page into the tray. Job 0417 prints on its own, no name beside the job today. No alarm, no second copy, only black type on white. Job 0417 prints on its own, and the printer returns to ready. At 2:57 she checks the queue. The menu job is complete. The next scheduled order begins after 3. No hidden tab, no duplicate request, no file name left open on the terminal. She opens the job details once more. Pages 1, copies 1, paper letter, color black and white. Source dash, a small green check beside complete. She closes the window and carries the page to the front. The order clips hang in a neat row, each one holding a name, each one matched to a blue pickup slip. Job 0417 has neither white page, no clip, blue slips beside it, metal counter edge, 1 job finished, no one waiting. At 3:04 she leaves the sheet flat beside the register, not hidden, not displayed, just where an unclaimed job can wait. A taxi crosses the avenue, then the street goes still again. She wipes the cutting table, moves the finished menu stack, checks the chipped end of the ruler, and returns to the production printer. The screen has already cleared the job, ready in blue. Tray 1 half full, tray 2 close, no message left behind. The bass repeats a 2-bar figure, changing only on the final note. Muted trumpet answers in short lines, tremolo guitar spreads behind it, slow enough to leave the room intact. Job 0417, 1 page, 1 copy, source dash, white paper on the counter, blue slips on the rack, gray mark near her thumbnail, warm bass underneath dry snare, roads left open, the door does not chime. At 3:12 she checks the page again, only because it has no clip. The address is still the same, the hour still beneath it, the narrow margin still off by a little. She squares the sheet with the counter edge, places it between 2 completed orders, but not inside either stack. A blue pickup slip rests to the left, a receipt book to the right. The single white page stays uncovered, visible beneath the warm counter light. The production printer starts another scheduled task farther back, this one with a name, a quantity, a destination. The new job has a number, the new job has a source. Job 0417 has neither, except the number itself. Job 0417 prints on its own, 1 white page into the tray. Job 0417 prints on its own, no name beside the job today. No alarm, no second copy, only black type on white. Job 0417 face is still the same, the hours still beneath it, the narrow margins still off by a little. She squares the sheet with the counter edge, places it between two completed orders, but not inside either stack. A blue pickup slip rests to the left, a receipt book to the right. The single white page stays uncovered, visible beneath the warm counter light. The production printer starts another. 3:17 on the wall clock. The front counter is empty again. Jawbo 417 lies beneath the warm lamp. One white page with no clip attached. Blue pickup slips hang from the rack, each one paired with a finished order. She looks from the page to the door, then back to the work behind her. The sheet has not moved, its left margin still off by a little. A business address sits at the top, opening hours below it. A date near the bottom, nothing asks for attention, nothing points toward a person. She checks the rack once more. 3 names, 3 order numbers, 3 metal clips. Jawbo 417 has only the printed number and the blank source she saw on the screen. 1 page on the counter, 3 blue slips on the rail, a door chime that does not sound, a clock moving past 3:17. 1 page without a pickup slip, white paper under amber light. 1 page without a pickup slip, waiting while the hours move by. No name above it, no clip along the edge. 1 page without a pickup slip, and no one at the door. At 3:22, she carries 2 orders forward, a set of menus, a stack of shipping forms. Each one has a blue slip beneath the clip. Paid, quantity checked, pickup name in block letters. She places them on the lower shelf, then returns Jawbo 417 to the same clear space. Not inside the rack, not beside the register, just close enough to see from the chair. The page curls slightly at one corner, then settles flat again. The store stays warm from the machines. Blue slip, metal clip, printed name, order number, then 1 white page with none of them. 1 page without a pickup slip, white paper under amber light. 1 page without a pickup slip, waiting while the hours move by. No name above it, no clip along the edge. 1 page without a pickup slip, and no one at the door. At 3:29, the production printer starts, a scheduled run with 30 copies. Its low pulse reaches the front feed. Turn, release, the tray catches each sheet. She watches from behind the counter. Jawbo 417 stays between 2 pools of light. The page does not belong to the new job. Its paper is slightly warmer in color, its type a little darker. She touches the upper corner, only enough to square it with the counter edge. Her left thumb leaves no new mark. The toner stain beside the nail is almost gone. 1 page waiting, 1 stain fading, 1 counter under warm light. Machines working farther back, no checks the front door lock, still open for the night shift. The glass reflects green copier displays. A van passes without slowing. The door chimes stay silent. She returns to the rack, moves one blue slip above another. Job 0417 remains outside the order system. No envelope, no payment mark, no handwritten note. She does not search the address. The page is only a finished print with nowhere assigned to go. Tenor sax stretches over suspended roads. Upright bass holds the floor. The drums leave wider spaces between hits. White page, blue slips, metal clips, warm counter, green copier displays. Low upright bass, roads left open. Tenor sax between two notes. The chime still quiet. At 3:46, she lifts the menu stack and carries it toward the cutting table. The metal ruler lies where she left it. A paper offcut rests beside the blade. Job 0417 remains visible across the shop. A single rectangle under the counter lamp. She aligns the menus against the ruler, checks the first crop mark, then the second. The night is work left in it. 200 menus still need trimming. The white page waits outside that job. No one enters, no one calls for it. No screen lights with a number again. The cutter waits, the menus wait, the page waits too. Only one of them has no next step. One page without a pickup slip. White paper under amber light. One page without a pickup slip. Still there while the machines run on. No name above it. No clip along the edge. One page without a pickup slip. And no one at the door. Blue slips on the rack. White page on the counter. Blue slips her name. White page without one. Blue slips for morning. White page for no one yet. The clock keeps moving. The page stays where it is. She lowers the cutting guard and squares the first menu stack. The tenor sax drifts into tape delay. The drums thin but remain. Warm up, bright bass holds underneath. Roads leaves one suspended chord open. Across the shop, job 0417 stays beneath the counter lamp. The tenor sax drifts into tape delay. The drums thin but remain. Warm, bright page holds underneath. Roads leaves one suspended chord open. 3:46 on the wall clock. The first menu stack sits beneath the guard. 200 copies wait for size. Crop marks against the ruler. She squares the paper until nothing shifts. Across the shop, job 0417 stays. White under the counter lamp. The ruler is marked in inches, numbers dark from years of use. A small chip near the far end catches the fluorescent light. She measures 3.5, checks the top card twice, then lowers the blade. One clean cut through the stack. A narrow strip falls to the table. She turns the menus 90 degrees, aligns the next crop mark, and checks the measure again. Steel edge, white stock, black lines, 3.5. The bass repeats below the room. The snare stays behind the beat. Cut to 3.5 and Line the paper with the steel. Cut to 3.5 inches. Keep the corners clean and even. One stack turns, one strip falls. The measure stays the same. Cut to 3.5 inches. Then square the edges again. At 3:52 the first batch is done. She lifts it from the cutting table, taps each edge against the surface. 25 menus stand together, all the same height now. She binds them with a paper band, writes the order number in blue, and places them on the cart. The second stack moves under the guard. The chipped end of the ruler still catches light near the final inch. Job 0417 remains visible from here, a white page beyond the machines. The cutter does not set the rhythm, it only marks the work. Kick and bass carry the room. The blade enters when it needs to. Cut to 3.5 inches. Line the paper with the steel. Cut to 3.5 inches. Keep the corners clean and even. One stack turns, one strip falls. The measure stays the same. Cut to 3.5 inches. Then square the edges again. At 4:01 she reaches batch 4. A thin black line shows near one crop mark. She sets the page aside, not because the print is wrong, only because the edge would show. One sheet out of 200, placed face down beside the recycle bin. The next stack is clean. Her left nail still carries the faintest gray from the toner change, almost gone now. Nothing transfers to the paper. She lowers the guard again, and the work continues. One page set aside, one gray trace fading, one ruler under her hand, one narrow strip already on the floor. At 4:08 the cart holds 7 finished bundles. The last loose menus wait beside the cutter. A paper offcut has slipped from the table and lies near the cart. She leaves it until the stack is done. The baritone sax comes in low, heavy without pushing forward. Rhodes answers with short dry chords. The bass returns to the 2-bar figure, changing the last note every second pass. She rotates another stack, checks 3.5, then 3.5 again. No rush, no wasted movement. The blade falls once, then the music takes the space back. 3.5 steel ruler, white stock, blue order number. One off cut on the floor, warm bass underneath, dry snare, short Rhodes baritone sax farther back in the room. At 4:14 the final batch is ready. She counts the paper bands on the cart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all marked with the same order number. She checks the total against the screen. 200 menus completed, then looks toward the front counter. Job 0417 has not moved. No clip has been added, no blue pickup slipped beside it. The page still lies flat where she left it before cutting began. She finds the thin offcut by the cart and picks it up between 2 fingers. The menus have a destination, The offcut goes to recycle. The white page at the front still has neither. Cut to 3.5 inches. Line the paper with the steel. Cut to 3.5 inches. Keep the corners clean and even. The stacks are tied, the scraps are cleared. The measure leaves no mark. Cut to 3.5 inches. And the order waits for morning. 3.5, again and again. 3.5, until the stacks are done. 3.5, blue numbers on the bands. One job ready for pickup. One page still without a name. She carries the last paper strip to the recycle bin. The cutting table is clear again. The metal ruler stays in place. It's chip bent under fluorescent white. She 5:03 on the wall clock. The door chime sounds once. Morning gray sits behind the glass. A man steps in with a folded blue slip. The production printer rests on ready. Finished stacks wait on the cart. Job 0417 stays beneath the counter lamp. White, unclipped, exactly where it was. He unfolds the pickup slip, smooths it against the counter. Order number written in blue, a name beneath the printed line. She checks the rack, finds the matching clip, and lifts a finished parcel from the lower shelf. 200 menus wrapped in paper bands, edges cut to 3.5. The customer checks the quantity, then the receipt, not the single page beside them. Blue slip in his hand, metal clip on the order. White page under amber light, no one reaches for it. First customer takes the blue order, morning pressed against the glass. First customer takes the blue order. One finished job is leaving at last. He signs the line, she lifts the stack. The door waits open for a second. First customer takes the blue order. Job 0417 stays where it is. She checks the total, counts the paper bands once more. The customer folds the blue slip along a crease. She gives him the receipt, he places it inside his coat. Outside a bus stops at the corner. Its doors open into pale air. Fluorescents still fill the ceiling. The counter lamp warms the white page beside a job that already has an owner. One page still without a clip. The morning keeps arriving through the front window. First customer takes the blue order, morning pressed against the glass. First customer takes the blue order. One finished job is leaving at last. He signs the line, she lifts the stack. The door waits open for a second. First customer takes the blue order. Job 0417 stays where it is. Stays where it is. At 5:12 the customer is gone. The glass door closes behind him. A strip of cooler air remains near the front mat. She removes the empty clip from the rack, places it in the metal cup and crosses crosses the pickup line with one blue stroke. The space beneath it is open now. Job 0417 lies a few inches away. No blue slip, no payment mark, no quantity to check, only the printed page and the number it arrived with. Blue order gone, white page stays. One empty clip, one open line. Gray street outside, warm base underneath. She turns the front sign toward open. The shop has been open all night, but the morning word feels different. Against the brighter glass, a delivery van slows near the curb, then continues past. The production printer starts a small scheduled run. 10 copies, name, source, pickup number, everything where it should be. She watches the first sheet and to the tray, then looks back to the counter. Job 0417 has not shifted. The left margin still sits narrow. The lower corner still lies flat. Flugelhorn moves over one Wurlitzer. Upright bass returns to the same low shape. The drums loosen around the snare, leaving more space between the hits. 518 open on the glass. Blue order gone, white page waiting. Warm up bright bass. Wurlitzer under the voice. One soft kick, one dry snare. Flugelhorn holding the space. The door chimes silent again. At 5:26 another car stops outside. No one gets out, it moves when the light changes. She clears the space where the menu sat, straightens the remaining pickup slips, and wipes one corner of the counter. She works around job 0417 without lifting it. The cloth passes near the bottom edge, then turns back toward the register. The page stays dry, the print stays clean. The toner mark on the thumb is barely visible now. A faint gray line beside the nail. One morning customer, one completed pickup, one white page, still waiting for its own. First customer takes the blue border, morning widening through the glass. First customer takes the blue border. One finished job is finally passed. The clip is empty, the rack has space, the door has closed again. First customer takes the blue border. Job 0417 stays where it is. Blue slip folded, blue line crossed, metal clip return. One order gone, white page waiting. No line crossed, no clip return. No one came for it. She places the receipt copy inside the morning tray. Flugelhorn falls into tape delay. Wurlitzer holds a warm minor chord. The drums thin, but do not disappear. Upright bass keeps the floor soft and patient. Outside, the storefront glass is turned. 4:18 on the wall clock. Tray 2 flashes low on the screen. 500 sheets wait in the queue. The first stack is already moving. She opens the lower drawer, slides a fresh ream against the guides. Across the shop, job 0417 stays. White under the counter lamp. The production printer takes the paper in a steady pull beneath the cover. Page after page leaves the tray. Black type landing clean and even. The display reads 42 or 500, then 43, then 44. She watches the stack rise, checks the corners for curl, and keeps one hand near the drawer. The room feels fuller now, bass beneath the floor, drums behind the beat. Tray 2, half a ream, green count, blue screen. The stack keeps rising, the groove keeps its weight. 500 sheets through tray 2, white paper moving line by line. 500 sheets through tray 2, one long run before first light. The counter keeps climbing, the bass keeps circling. 500 sheets through tray 2, and the room keeps carrying on. At 4:26, the first ream is gone. She tears the wrapper from another, squares the edges with both palms, then feeds the stack into tray 2. The screen pauses on load paper, then changes back to running. 136, 137, 138, no paper jam, no folded corner. The machine keeps taking sheets. A warm current leaves the rear vent and moves the edge of a pickup slip. Blue slip on the rack, white page on the counter, fresh paper in the drawer, numbers moving upward. 500 sheets through tray 2, white paper moving line by line. 500 sheets through tray 2, one long run before first light. The counter keeps climbing, the bass keeps circling. 500 sheets through tray 2, and the room keeps carrying on. At 4:34, she checks the output. 2 stacks already wait on the cart. The top pages hold the same heading and the same narrow rule. She lifts one corner, lets it fall back flat, then looks toward the storefront glass. The street outside is no longer black. A dull blue-gray sits beyond the door, enough to show the bus shelter frame. The fluorescent lights still own the room, but not completely now. The first outside color has entered. White paper, blue-gray glass, black tie, green count, warm bass, dry snare, one tenor line, then space. At 4:42, tray 2 runs low again. She opens the drawer, finds 20 sheets left, not enough for the rest. A new ream comes down from the shelf. She fans the pages once, drops them square against the guides, and closes the drawer. The machine resumes a 318, then 319, then 320. Tenor sax opens into a longer phrase. Tremolo guitar widens behind it, road spreads across the middle. The bass keeps the 2-bar figure, but adds one lower note at the turn. The drums gain a ghost note, then a second dusty layer. Nothing rushes, the room simply grows denser as the count climbs. 360, 361. Tray 2 half full, blue-gray at the glass jar. Go for 17 on the counter, still without a clip. A bright bass underneath, roads held open. Tremolo guitar in delay, tenor sax between phrases. At 4:50, the final 400 begins. She clears space on the output card, moves the finished stacks together, and checks the tray guides once more. The door glass turns a shade lighter. A delivery van passes slowly. The production printer keeps working. 447, 448, 449. She does not watch every number now, only the corners and the height of the output stack across the room. Job 0417 remains exactly where she left it. One nearing the end, one page still waiting. One room between fluorescent white and morning blue. 500 sheets through tray to white paper, moving line by line. 500 sheets through tray to the longest run before first light. The counter keeps climbing, the bass keeps circling. 500 sheets through tray to until the final sheet arrives. 497, 498, 499, 500, 500 of 500, blue on the screen. 500 of 500, and the roller's slow. She lifts the last finished stack and sets it on the card. The production printer returns to ready. Tenor sax falls into tape delay. Tremolo guitar keeps a slow pulse. Rhodes holds a wide minor chord. The drums thin, the bass stays. Outside the storefront, the street is visibly gray now. Inside, the fluorescents are still on. Job 0417 stays white. .46 on the wall clock. Morning fills the storefront glass. The fluorescents are still burning, though the street no longer needs them. The production printer shows ready. Job 0417 lies beneath the counter lamp. One white page without a clip. She opens the morning task window. 3 new jobs wait in the queue. Labels, 20 invoices, a color proof. Each one has a source, a name, a quantity. She checks the first tray, squares paper against the guides, then looks toward the single page still resting near the register. Its narrow left margin has not changed. No new note has been added. Names enter the system. Numbers take their place. One page stays outside the order rack, exactly where the night left it. Job 0417 at opening time. White paper in the morning light. Job 0417 at opening time. Still waiting by the register. No blue slip, no metal clip, no name along the edge. Job 0417 at opening time. And nothing on the page has changed. She clears the front counter, receipts into one tray, pens back inside the plastic cup. She dampens one corner of the cloth and works from the far end inward. Dust near the card terminal, 2 toner specks by the lamp. Her left thumb is almost clean now, only a pale gray line beside the nail. The cloth reaches job 0417 and stops at its lower edge. wipes beneath it. The counter clears, the page stays in her hand. Job 0417 at opening time. White paper in the morning light. Job 0417 at opening time. Still waiting by the register. No blue slip, no metal clip, no name along the edge. Job 0417 at opening time. And nothing on the page has changed. She holds it only long enough for the counter to dry. The paper bends slightly at the middle, then straightens between her fingers. Business address at the top, opening hours below. A short instruction in the center, ordinary words in ordinary type. The left margin still too narrow. She does not search the address, does not write in the blank space when the counter is dry. She places the page back. Same corner, same lamp, same white sheet. Morning brighter through the glass. One job without a pickup slip. Return to the same place. The production printer wakes again. The label job enters tray 1. Name source, 40 sheets. A green check beside the file. The first page moves through clean, then another and another. Traffic grows beyond the window. The metal ruler catches light. One paper off cut rests near table leg. She picks it up, drops it into recycle, then checks the front counter again. Job 0417 has not moved. Roads opens into a wider voicing. Flugelhorn holds one low phrase. The drums leave more space around the snare. Morning glass, fluorescent white, green displays, blue pickup slips. One clean counter, one white page. Warm up, bright base, roads left open. Flugelhorn fading into tape. The printer running behind her. Another morning order appears. Business cards for the afternoon. A name fills the source field. 2 boxes selected. She watches the queue reorder itself. New work pushes all the lines down. Job 0417 is no longer on the screen, only on the counter. A finished page without a next step. She clips the morning invoices together, places the labels beside them, and leaves one open space on the rack. The page does not enter it. It has no blue slip to hold. New names arrive, new numbers appear. The single page stays separate while the room fills with morning. Job 0417 at opening time. White paper in the morning light. Job 0417 at opening time. Still waiting by the register. No blue slip, no metal clip, no name along the edge. Job 0417 at opening time. And nothing on the page has changed. New jobs on the screen. One old page on the counter. New names in the queue. One blank source left behind. New stacks for morning. One sheet with nowhere to go. The store keeps opening. The page stays still, but delivery cart passes beyond the blast and moves on. She turns off the counter lamp. The page remains visible without it. Daylight has reached the entire window. The fluorescents are still on. Rose holds one unresolved chord. 12:26 on the wall clock. The public gallery is still. She crosses the last blue-lit corridor and stops beside a gray service door. Staff only printed above the handle, one hand on the metal latch. Cold air slips along the frame as the door opens inward. The sound changes first, less room around every step, more ventilation behind the walls, more pipe beneath the ceiling, rubber flooring under her shoes, green indicators along the panel. A yellow service car waits ahead. One wheel turned toward the wall. She pulls the door closed behind her. The latch catches with a small click on the other side. The gallery keeps its dim blue light on this side. The corridor holds fluorescent white glass behind her, concrete ahead. One door between the two, a low vibration holds the floor, and the shift begins again. Service door at 12:26, one latch closing out the gallery. Service door at 12:26, white light replacing blue. The public side stays quiet, the pipes carry on. Service door at 12:26, and the corridor keeps going. She checks the first panel on the left, status, filter status, no warning lights. The pressure line holds steady, a laminated root sheet clipped beside the cabinet. Lists gallery 4 feet, prep tank 8, rear loading. She runs one finger down the order, then folds the sheet back flat. Nothing unusual, nothing late, only the work that continues after the building closes. Green on the panel, white on the wall, a faint pom-pom underneath. Ventilation moves along the ceiling, and nothing fully stops. Service door at 12:26, one latch closing out the gallery. Service door at 12:26, white light replacing blue. The public side stays quiet, the pipes carry on. Service door at 12:26, and the corridor keeps going. At 12:34 she takes the cart, pushes it past 3 numbered doors. The left wheel gives one soft turn, then settles straight again. A hose hangs from a steel bracket, dry along the outside. A drain grate crosses the floor, 2 narrow lines of water move toward it from a cleaning sink. She steps over them, checks the cabinet latch, then looks through a narrow service window. Only part of the tank is visible, dark water. One slow reflection, no public bench, no signboard, no glass meant for visitors. Steel rail, rubber wheel, green panel light, water moving out of sight. One corridor, one cart, one route still ahead. reaches the turn behind gallery 4. The pump room is louder here, a low physical weight under the walls. A pressure gauge sits beside the door, its needle close to 41. She does not stop to record it yet, the check comes later. She only looks, then keeps walking. A valve tag shifts in the moving air. A cable disappears behind the panel. The yellow cart follows the wall. Its front wheel turns across a floor seam, then straightens again. Nothing asks her to hurry. The building feels occupied without feeling awake. Staff only behind her. Gallery 4 ahead, green indicator, steel pipe, rubber floor, pressure behind the wall. One cart beside the rail, one closed door, then room. At 12:50 she leaves the cart beside the filtration room entrance. Checks the route sheet once more. The fold in the laminate catches light. The service corridor runs farther toward feed prep and tank gate. Nothing there demands attention yet. She turns back once, not toward the gallery, only toward the closed door. Now distant at the end of the hall, a rectangle of painted metal, separating two parts of the same building. Then she faces forward again and reaches for the filtration room latch. One door closed, another about to open. The night is not empty, it is working. Service door at 12:26. One latch closing out the gallery. Service door at 12:26. White light replacing blue. The public side stays quiet. The pipes carry on. Service door at 12:26. And the corridor keeps going. Blue behind, white ahead, glass behind, steel ahead. One latch closed, one route open. The building after hours still moving underneath. She opens the filtration room door. Warm air meets the corridor. The pump hum grows deeper. The pressure gauge. 1:31 on the wall clock. The filtration room door stays behind her. Warm air fades along the corridor. A softer blue reaches the service tile. Not from a lamp above, not from water on the floor. Only a reflection moving slowly from the gallery beyond the wall. She pushes the yellow cart ahead, one wheel crossing a narrow seam. The tile catches a broken band of light, then stretches it beneath the rail. A pale shape bends around the drain grate, slides over a rubber mat, and disappears under the cart. She stops for half a second, looks toward the service window. A tank farther down the gallery throws moving light through glass. Nothing has spilled. The floor is dry. Blue cross white tile, then gone. Green from the panel, then blue again. The reflection moves, the corridor stays still. Ripples on the service tile, light moving where the water is not. Ripples on the service tile, breaking softly over every line. No puddle underfoot, no leak along the wall. Ripples on the surface white again. At 1:38 she checks the grate, runs one gloved finger near the edge. Dry metal, dry grout, only a cleaning mark from earlier. She straightens and follows the light. It reaches farther with every slow turn, across a cabinet door, across the toe of a shoe, across the lower shelf of the car. The pattern changes without repeating, wide for a moment, then narrow, then split by the shadow of a pipe. She keeps moving. No alarm, no dripping sound. The reflected shape keeps changing. The building keeps its own slow pulse behind the wall. Ripples on the service tile, light moving where the water is not. Ripples on the service tile, breaking softly over every line. No puddle underfoot, no leak along the wall. Ripples on the service tile, then the floor turns white again. At 1:46 she reaches the corner where the corridor narrows. A steel door stands half a meter back. Its lower panel catches the same reflection. 3 bright lines climb the paint, then flatten into one. The vibraphone leaves 3 notes with space after each one. Muted trumpet answers farther away. The cart rests beside the wall. She checks a small service tag, date, initials, no repair needed. The reflection crosses the tag and leaves it unchanged. White tile, steel door, green indicator, 3 notes in the air. Light without weight, movement without water, nothing to correct. At 1:54 a pump cycle shifts somewhere out of sight. Not louder, only lower for a moment. The reflection changes with it, not because the floor moves, because the surface beyond the glass does. A broad blue band reaches the corridor, touches the edge of the drain, then breaks into smaller pieces. She watches one piece travel from the wall to the cartwheel, to the toe of a shoe, then disappear. The upright base turns in a circle underneath, rolls, holds a worn chord, battle then returns to the same 3-note shape, but the last note falls lower. Muted trumpet waits, then answers once. Dry tile, blue reflection, green panel light, steel rail, yellow cart, one drain grate, warm upright bass, soft snare behind the beat. 3 vibraphone notes, muted trumpet after the space. At 2:02 she reaches feed prep. The corridor light changes to plain white. The blue reflections stop at the doorway. A laminated chart hangs near the steel counter, clear plastic over printed lines. One corner turned pale from an old fold. She leaves the cart beside the sink, looks back once toward the hall. The moving light is still there, sliding over the tile, with no one standing near it. No reason to follow, no reason to stay. The corridor keeps the reflection, the room keeps the chart. She steps inside, and the blue stays behind. Ripples on the service tile, light moving where the water is not. Ripples on the service tile, breaking softly over every line. No puddle underfoot, no taps the route sheet to the side of the yellow card. The vibraphone fades into tape. Mute trumpet leaves one short phrase. 12:58 on the wall clock. The filtration room door stays open. Warm air presses into the corridor. Pumps hold a low weight under the floor. She steps past the yellow service cart and looks toward the main pressure line. The gauge beside gallery 4 settles just under 41. The needle moves without hurry, 40.8, then 40.9, then back again. A red mark shows the normal range. 2 small screws hold the faceplate. Condensation gathers on a pipe above, but the glass stays clear. She writes the first reading on the laminated route sheet, then checks the intake valve. No leak around the gasket, no warning light on the panel, only the same low vibration running through the concrete. 40.8, 41, 41.1. The needle keeps breathing inside a narrow arc. 41 psi behind gallery 4. The needle rises, then returns. 41 psi behind gallery 4. A quiet line beneath the walls. The pumps keep moving, the gauge keeps time. 41 psi behind gallery 4. And everything stays in range. At 1:06 she walks the filter road, checks the second housing, then the third, each latch closed, each indicator green. A paper tag hangs from one valve. Date written 3 weeks earlier. She touches the edge, lets it fall back flat. The yellow cart waits by the door, one wheel angled toward the wall. Farther down the room, a drain grate catches a thin stream from a rinse hose left to dry. Green on the panel, red on the valve, white numbers under glass. The base moves in a circle and the room stays steady. 41 psi behind gallery 4. The needle rises, then returns. 41 psi behind gallery 4. A quiet line beneath the walls. The pumps keep moving, the gauge keeps time. 41 psi behind gallery 4. And everything stays in range. At 1:14 the reading climbs. 41.2 holds for a second, then falls to 41. She waits through another cycle. No alarm follows, no valve needs turning. The fluctuation is inside the band. She notes nothing new, only watches the pointer travel. A little left, a little right, like a slow hand over a short distance. The baritone sax comes in low, heavy without pushing forward. Rhodes answers with clipped minor chords. The kick stays deep beneath them. 40.9, 41, 41.2, back again. No warning, no correction. 4122, she checks the bypass panel. A green lamp marked active, a second lamp marked standby, both exactly as expected. The pump housing carries a soft tremor into the rail beside her hand. She feels it once, then lets go. The service window toward Gallery 4 shows only a slice of blue-black water and a reflection from the technical lights. No public benches from the side, no signs, no wide glass, only pipework disappearing into the wall. The gauge turns upward again, 41.1, then settles. 41 psi, green lamp, red valve, steel rail, warm pipe, concrete floor, hybrid bass underneath, dry snare behind the beat, baritone sax between two phrases, the needle moving a fraction. At 1:31, she returns to the gauge for the final reading on this pass, 40.8 and 41. She writes 41 psi beside Gallery 4. No decimal needed in the log. The laminated sheet bends slightly where her thumb holds the edge. She clips it back to the car, checks the service door, then looks toward the next corridor. A faint reflection moves across the tile from another gallery farther ahead. The filtration room stays behind her, still working at the same pressure. One reading written, one route still open. The pumps remain steady, the needle keeps its narrow arc. 41 psi behind Gallery 4. The needle rises, then returns. 41 psi behind Gallery 4. A quiet line beneath the walls. The pumps keep moving, the gauge keeps time. 41 psi behind Gallery 4. And everything stays in range. 40.8, 41, 41.2, then down 40.9, 41. The number never holds still long enough to call it fixed. She pushes the yellow cart back into the service corridor. The baritone sax falls into tape delay. Rose leaves one short chord open behind her. The filtration room door stays ajar.